Hey, good morning, Oak Grove Upper. This is Miss Jacobs again, and I am so glad that you have joined me this morning for our lesson. Today, we're going to talk about points, lines, line segments, and rays. All right, we talked about these back at the beginning of the school year, but we want to review them one more time before we get out in May. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first thing that we're going to talk about is a point. A point is an exact location in space. A point is named by a letter that is next to it. So on this piece of paper, we have points A and point T. Can you think of a point? Maybe something in your house that makes a point. Maybe something in the world, something, it could be anywhere. Those are some great points. I am sitting on a point right now. I'm sitting in my chair. And my chair isn't in a point in space. And so my chair right now is a point. You are sitting at a point too, or standing. Next, we have a line. Now, we talked about lines last week. We talked about different types of lines: parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and intersecting lines. So let's recall, a line is a straight path through any points, and it goes on forever and ever in opposite directions. So on my example, I have a line. It is named line BD. We name the line based upon points that are on that line. Can you think of some lines? Oh, those sound pretty good. One line that I think of that goes on forever and ever is the equator. If you remember, the equator is what divides our world into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So the equator is a line that keeps going on forever and ever. Next, we have line segments. A line segment is a part of a line that has two endpoints. We name our line segments by those two endpoints. So in this example, we have line segment FG. Can you think of some line segments? Those are great. One line segment that I think of is the street that I live on. It has a definite starting point and a definite ending point. It just goes right in front of my house. It passes about 8 or 9 houses, and that's it. So my street is a line segment. Is your street a line segment? And finally, we have rays. A ray is a part of a line that has one endpoint and one arrow, which means it goes on forever and ever in one direction. So a ray is named by its endpoint and then the farthest most point as it's going on forever and ever in one direction. Let's think of some things that are rays. I hear you. Those are some good ones. One thing that I think of as a ray is the hands on a clock, because on the hands of a clock, they all start right in the middle of the clock, and each hand goes in one direction. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed our lesson today on points, lines, line segments, and rays. In your assignments today, you're going to look at a map of Mississippi, and you're going to look for points, lines, rays, and line segments. Also today, you're going to have some spiral review, and all of this is located in your Google Classroom. It's a separate assignment sheet for each day, and on those, you can actually type on the documents that we sent you this week. There's yellow boxes there, and you click inside those yellow boxes, and it will let you type your answers in. Don't forget to hit submit once you complete all of the slides for each day. Guys, I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.